Hello Leos and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for January 21st to the 27th, 2019. I was just connecting with you guys and meditating a little bit beforehand, and the energy from you guys just feels so warm and fiery and just empowered. And I really do think that has a lot to do with that Leo full moon, that super moon, total lunar eclipse on the 21st, the very start of this week, okay? Check out my super moon, my Leo full moon, super moon, total lunar eclipse video that I put up, okay? It has a lot of information in there. Ooh, is that my wire? Oops. But Leos, it's very, very helpful to see how that's going to affect especially you, because it is, the moon is 0 degrees in your sign, or you're 0 degrees in the moon. So this is crazy, crazy, crazy energy for you guys. Huge shifts for all of the fixed signs, especially Aquarius as well, because Aquarius is 0 degrees in the sun, or the sun is 0 degrees in Aquarius, and it is that total lunar eclipse, so it's huge energy between you guys. So definitely go check out that video. I think it'll really benefit you if you guys have a sun sign in Leo, or any really signs in Leo. Go check that out. It's going to be affecting us for the next 6 months. Alright Leos, this reading will not resonate with every single one of you. I am using my Gustav Klimt deck here to do your one-card general energy spread here. So let's see what your general energy for the week of January 21st to the 27th is. January 21st to the 27th for my Leos. What's their energy this week? We're getting the Hierophant reversed. Interesting. I'm finding a lot of the sides, we're getting some major cards that have to do with, you know, our internal knowledge, our higher self, our own wisdom that is trying to come through to us, or even just, you know, our common sense. We're ignoring it this week. We're not taking things slow. We're not doing things in a traditional sense here. We're breaking free from a traditional, you know, pattern, a traditional sense here. We're breaking free from some type of huge pattern, it feels like, for a lot of you guys. So I do see the Hierophant reverse. I mean, it's huge. It's a huge energy of also, you know, maybe we're getting messages that we don't really want, or, you know, again, I feel like we're getting a lot of messages, a lot of revelations because of that eclipse that are going to be coming in. And a lot of us here are going to want to run and not pay attention to them and ignore them. And this feels like that kind of energy to me. You know, could be that we're envious of other situations. We're feeling envy towards, you know, oh, I wish I could have done this, or I wish it could be like this. But what we need to do is listen to our gut here, feel through those feelings, and wonder and ask why. Again, maybe we've stifled ourselves by being too traditional, and we need to break free from that, is also what I'm getting. That there's a desire to break free from tradition this week. A desire to break free from our usual, from our standard, you know, this is what we do, this is how I live, this is the choice, these are the choices that I make, and why. And this week we're asking, why do I do that? And we're changing it up on that, on a really deep level here for a lot of you. But again, open ourselves up to the knowledge that comes in, because I think that will help us with this feeling, with this sensation to break free, and we're going to understand it more. Okay. Alright, Leos, what else is coming in for my Leos for this week? I'm going to continue to use my Klimt deck here for you guys. Let's see what's coming in for my Leos for January 21st to the 27th of 2019. Check out your 2019 yearly readings, guys. It goes through 2019 to 2020, everything that comes in month by month, and it has a lot of really important messages about what we will be going through and the changes that we'll be experiencing, and a lot of other really important themes and messages are come through in the 2019 readings. So check that out, okay, guys? Let me get some water because I'm losing my voice a little. Alright. Leos, Leos, Leos. Coming in for my Leos this week. What will they be experiencing January 21st to the 27th, 2019? What will they be experiencing? What will be happening in the lives of my Leos this week? We're getting the Eight of Swords reversed. Nice. Yeah, we're breaking free from some type of pattern here. We're seeing things for what they are. It's like all of a sudden, it feels like, again, she opens her eyes, or, you know, in the traditional sense, the mask is taken off and she realizes that she can step out of these. Okay? What else is coming in through for my Leos this week? Get the sun. Yeah, something feels illuminated this week. Again, that's how I felt with that sun energy, that powerful energy. And this is the card, even above strength, that I associate with you guys. Because this is your energy, the feeling. That sunshine, that feeling of being in that August sun. That success, good times. Just absolute pure joy and happiness. And we get the Ten of Pentacles reversed, actually. I won't ignore that. It was reversed. But that's, again, the huge shifts on a massive level. And again, the Hierophant in the beginning represents Taurus. Or is traditionally the card of Taurus. So, and Taurus is, you know, the fixed earth sign. What roots us to the earth? What is our material, how are we materially attached to things? What are we attached to in a material sense? In a physical sense? Or almost like we can't release it. Things that we are very stubborn about releasing. Let me get the Queen of Wands. And I think that's it for you guys. But I'm going to pull some clarifiers. Queen of Wands can also be your energy to represent you guys. Fire sign energy. Passion. Standing in our truth and not being afraid to speak it. You know, knowing that we're back. Knowing that, you know, people are listening to what we have to say. Alright, let's see. Clarify the Eight of Swords here. Clarify the Eight of Swords and the Sun for my Leos this week. What is the Eight of Swords and the Sun saying for my Leos for January 21st to the 27th of 2019? What is the Eight of Swords reversed and the Sun saying? When we get the World, the World is often... Sorry, the cat was just meowing behind me, and I was like, what is that noise? It's really weird. Anyways, what a weird noise. I hope you guys couldn't hear that because it was kind of disturbing. Eight of Swords reversed in the World between the Sun. So again, yeah, our eyes are being open to the end of a cycle. We're being open to the success and things that we can have if we release certain things in our life. If we stop, you know, entertaining certain thoughts, certain energies, certain people. Okay? If we stop allowing those things in our life here, then we will break free from those patterns and be able to close out that chapter. And, you know, enjoy the success, enjoy the happiness here. Enjoy the, really the joy of getting there. It's a feeling of getting there, like, finally, I'm getting that recognition. I'm getting what I want here. I'm following my passions. I'm speaking my truth. And I'm going to get what I need here. I'm going to get what I've asked for. I'm going to stop allowing people like this in, relationships like this. And I feel like a lot of us are breaking free from toxic relationships in a way. Or toxic associations or attachments to things. And we're closing out that chapter. And the Sun is giving us that success, that joy. You know, there's harmony here. A new birth of the soul, honestly, it feels like for you guys. We're entering a new chapter. And I feel like please go check out that Leo full moon video. It was so resonant to your energy and Aquarius's energy and the mixing of that. So it feels very much like that here. Like we're mixing in the collective here. We're becoming something greater. We've learned something on a larger scale about not just who we are and what do we stand for, but what do we stand for in terms of the collective? How are we, you know, associating or how are we giving back to the universe? And, you know, what is our placement there in it? We're following our passions. We're speaking our truth about that. So if something hasn't worked out for us, we're bringing that up now. We're saying, hey, I don't like the way you treat me, or hey, I don't like this, and I'm not standing for it anymore. And I'm not going to talk to you anymore because you're awful and you give me stress and you're an ex that I should have cut out years ago. Why didn't I cut you out? Why am I still thinking about this energy, ruminating on it? Just release it. We've learned what we need to learn here. And the thought of, sorry, not that thought of, but keeping it within is screwing with our thoughts. It's screwing with our energy. And so we have to just forget it and move on. We have to literally just move on here and speak our truth. Where do we want to go? Who do we want to be? In terms of ourselves, what we stand for and what we stand for in terms of the world, you know? On a small scale and a large scale. We're thinking micro and macro almost at the same time. It's very powerful. Again, Leo Aquarian energy just bursting forth here to me. It's just like massive. Aquarius's reading was very powerful as well. Aquarius, Taurus, you, again, all the fixed signs are having these powerful readings. I honestly can't wait to get to Scorpio and see what is coming up for them. I'm not going to be able to do that one today, but I'm definitely doing it tomorrow, and I'm so excited. All right, Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands here. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Clarify the messages there for my Leos. God, your reading is just like bright and powerful and sunshine. I love it. And it's really cold here for me. And I'm just feeling so warm. Seven of Wands. Again, yeah, we're standing up for ourselves. We're fighting for what we believe in, for who we are. And we're not taking anyone's crap anymore. We're saying, no, 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 I'm done. I'm over that. There's a lot of fire wand energy here. And we're standing in our truth. Again, what did I say? She doesn't take anyone's crap. She doesn't take anyone's shit. She's her own woman. She doesn't stand for anything but what she stands for. She's not going to hold on to other people's stuff anymore. She's uprooting herself here. You guys are literally, it feels like, uprooting who you have been, uprooting who you are. We're closing out a chapter, and we're saying, this is who I am now, and this is what I stand for, and nobody is going to tell me or push me in one direction or the other. I know what I want to do. I'm fiercely standing up for it. And for a lot of you guys, if this is a career situation, it feels like we're leaving something in the past here. We might even be quitting a job to follow our passions, to fight for it, and really standing strong in it. It feels like we're going to be successful, like we're getting our word out there, and we're getting attention for it. We're getting success. You know, she's determined. The Queen of Wands is a determined, fiery woman. Don't mess with her, you know. She's an intense woman. And again, with that Seven of Wands, there's challenge energy there. Like, I will challenge anyone who stands up against me at this time here. So this is strength here. We're like becoming a stronger, better Leo. And I love it. So this is a really nice shift for you guys, I see. It's like, oh, I see now. Now this is how I become a super Leo. And then you guys just do it. You're like Leo's on fire. Alright, let's check out your love reading for the week. I'm going to use the Aquarian Tarot for you guys in spirit of that. I'm getting into Aquarian season here. Okay. Alright, Leos, what's coming in for love and relationships for you guys for January 21st through the 27th, 2019? January 21st to the 27th, 2019 for my Leos. It's coming in terms of relationships, love, affection, anything for the heart chakra, relationships. Hierophant, there he is again, but he's upright this time. We're getting the Queen of Pentacles. We're getting the King of Rods reversed. Alright, Leos. Some of us here could have a Taurus on the mind. Five of Cups. Interesting. Interesting here. Okay. Get a kind of interesting story here. I'm going to pull some clarifiers before I get into it. But I feel like some of us here might be unable or feeling frustrated because we have to take things slower with a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn. But I'm getting more Taurus because of that Hierophant energy, but possibly an Earth sign. And needing to take it slow, but being unable to, because we're unable to communicate some type of desire. We're unable to stand in our truth here about our feelings. Feels like we're hurt, like we can't communicate how we really feel about a situation because we don't think it'll work out in our favor. Alright, let's see. Clarify the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles for my Leos this week. Again, this won't resonate with everybody, and that just isn't the story. That's not the whole story. That's just one aspect that I'm getting here. Or someone's story here. Queen of Pentacles, the King of Rods reverse. What an interesting energy. What an interesting energy. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go with what I was just saying, honestly, because that really feels like some of us here want to start something new. We want to bring love to our relationship, but we're not listening to the part of us that's trying to say, hey, now might not be the time. Some of us here might be proposing a relationship and might not be listening to our higher selves or our gut instinct on it. Or we might be, again, chasing feelings or situations of people that might be unavailable for those of us who are single. For those of us who are coupled, this could be kind of an energy of needing to take it traditionally, take it slow. This is a very traditional feeling here. But underneath it, we have the Fool energy of wanting to step out and, like, propose something new, something, you know, take it to that next level. However, the King of Rods reversed here is kind of unyielding in his judgments. You know, we might need some advice here. We might need some warranted advice about the situation. We might need to actually consult our higher self, because it seems like we're jumping into something and we're not thinking about it really. We're not being rational about it, and it could end up in pain and failure and make us feel bad. Excuse me, I feel like I'm like losing my voice throughout this reading. I apologize, guys. Need some tea. But the High Priestess reverse here, you know, there's something here that we're not listening to. You know, we might be being a little bit, you know, having our physical passion and our desire to just communicate something, our desire to bypass the traditional means, and, you know, waiting and going the route that this needs to be on. You know, this needs to be done slower. This needs to be at you know, the Hierophant, you know, the Taurus pace here, the earth sign pace. And we're going in here and we're like, no, I'm just gonna just do this anyways. I'm gonna go for this because I love you and I'm attracted to this person. They'll understand and it's fine. And we're stepping into it like a fool. We're not thinking about what could happen because we're not listening to our judgment here. We're not seeking advice of others. We're not saying, hey, do you think this is a good idea, to like maybe one of our friends or to, you know, the person involved in this situation. We might need to test the waters a little bit here. Again, take it slow. Try to feel out the situation, nurture it, try to understand it before we just step into it running like a fool so that we can run towards this Five of Cups. And that's not good. You don't want to be stuck at that Five of Cups there. It's not a really great feeling. You know, it's loss. It's sadness. It's, you know, burdens. It's me feeling frustrated and bitter over a loss. A burden that we must now carry. And we don't see that, you know, we, again, with like this and this here with the Hierophant and the High Priestess, they're both very spiritual. They both talk to me about our higher selves and the need to listen to our higher selves here. Sorry, I had to go check and make sure the dog wasn't doing anything suspicious. But again, that's what our higher self is doing. It's trying to check in and see, what are you doing, Leo? Is it a little bit suspicious? Is it too much right now? And you're like, no, it's fine. Just you go take a nap, okay? And I got this. And your higher self is like, Leo, please listen. Like, maybe don't just dive into this. And you guys are like, no, I got this. Like, with the fingers up, I got this. But what we need to do is listen to the part of our higher self and the intuition and maybe advice from others who might know better and might be able to help us. They got this. Maybe not you guys so much this week. We might be so overcome by all this great energy coming in that we might just want to just throw in, like just jump into it head first without thinking, and we can't do that right now. This energy is great, but it's going to last 6 months. There's no need to rush. We need to sit. We need to think with this. We need to take our time. Nurture it, grow it, make sure it is real, make sure that, you know, this is something that we can move forward on, something that we can propose to somebody, bring, you know, to the table here. And we can't do that if we're not thinking about it first. If we're not, you know, making sure that this is really the right thing to do. If we're not, you know, taking some concrete steps toward it. Using common sense, okay? So, Leos, all I have to say is just add a little bit of common sense here. Add a little dose of common sense this week, and just, or, you know, just taking it a little bit slower. You might have these feelings, you might be so excited about it that you want to jump in. Maybe don't jump in just yet. Listen to the messages that are coming in from your higher self. Listen to the feelings. Why do you want to rush into it so bad? What are you running from? Why are you trying to rush into it? Let's check out what our higher selves, what Spirit has to say for you guys. For advice for the week. Advice for my Leos for January 21st to the 27th, 2019. Make sure to check out your 2019 through 2020 yearly readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Lots of important messages through the year. You can watch that any time during the year, too. Alright, we get midnight. Wow. The most magical hour of all. And isn't that great? Because, again, we get that moon coming in. I didn't mean to say it in such a dumb way, but I was like, I need some water and I need to finish this sentence. We have that, again, that Leo supermoon, that Leo full moon energy, that Aquarius energy. You know, we have that eclipse energy coming in that is shifting this, you know, midnight. When do we see that happen? The lunar eclipse at night, around midnight. So to me, this figures, you know, this is a very magical moment for you guys. And there's a lot to be learned, a lot that you're going to be taking in and releasing at this time. All right, midnight. Where is it? There it is. Alright, the dark envelopes me, the witching hour awaits, true magic and enchantment and spells that change fates. Allow yourself to relax in the benevolent darkness of midnight. You may feel this is your darkest hour, but know that the light will return again. The dawn always follows the darkest night. Know too that it is important to recognize that we all have darkness within us, just as we have light, and this isn't something to hide from. Alrighty guys, so don't hide from the darkness. Don't hide from the messages that are coming in, no matter what they may be at this time. Allow them to come in. Again, feel the feelings that are coming in. Don't try to numb them out. Don't try to ignore them. Sit with them. Try to understand them. Try to understand why they're coming in and what they're pushing you to do. And make adjustments, okay, Leo? Check out the readings this week for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's really important to check out the readings for all of our other signs. We are not just our Sun, and in this energy, there's a ton of, repeating cards and different really important messages that I think could help you guys out. If you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in the description box. If you guys would like to, please subscribe and share. It helps the channel, and when I get to 10,000 I'm going to do a huge giveaway. So thank you guys so much and have an absolutely wonderful week. I will see you guys next week.